When a man does what a woman would call the hardest job in the world, raise kids, get a kid ready to go to school, make them lunch, do homework with them, keep the household, it's nothing. Women in the comments, go ahead, check them out, are saying he don't deserve it. He didn't do nothing but look after the kids at home.
Oh, so that's nothing now.
They'll switch it. When a man do it, it's nothing, I guess, because the man is bigger and stronger.
The value of homekeeping, it goes down extremely less, you know what I'm saying, when it's a man involved. I see.
Might have to drop a dime on them niggas. For sure. I don't like that shit. For sure, bro.
Thanks for tapping in with the Already Canceled Social Club. That's excellent vision. Good looking out.
As always, give us a like, share, subscribe. Keep the algorithm moving up.
I guess we're going to see feminism feminizing and putting that equality down a little bit. I mean, play stupid games, get stupid prizes. You get what you ask for.
Get stupid winners, losers.
All kind of cliches, but let's run these clips.
Be 90. There's days I don't have shit, and I need him to be 100. It's a trauma response. And 50-50 is I'm not going to be vulnerable enough to trust you with 100% of anything, not my heart, not my cash. And when I started to really address that, and I was like, do you want to pay whole mortgage? I thought I was about to die. I had such anxiety. Like I was crying, I was shaking. And he was like, you insisted on that. He's like, I thought it made you feel better. I'm like, it did. And right now I want to take it back. Now it sounds crazy to be like, you, Mr. NBA superstar who made a bazillion more amount of money than I do, can pay the mortgage, because I hate the feeling of releasing that to someone. And you release that to someone, chaos can happen. And it's brought us closer because he knows it's not about whether he can afford it. It's being vulnerable enough to be open enough to know that I'm okay. I'm okay as his wife. He's okay as my husband. I'm okay in this family. I'm okay in this home. I deserve it.
What? Well, I'm out, man.
And so I'm trying to expand my heart, expand all of the notions of what vulnerability can look like.
I think we did a good job of not stopping her and letting her, talk.
It's just the crumbling of the boss babe. It's too tough. What happened to all that independent energy, that they had going on. I'm a boss. I make my own money. I bring my own money to the table. I don't need his money. What happened to all of that?
I'm only laughing because Brody, 90% of the time, say what the fuck I was thinking. I was thinking the same shit. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
But man, that's exactly what I was thinking. It sounds like, honestly, to me, and it's gonna be a reoccurring theme. It sounds like another brokey, bro.
Brokey.
She wanted to pay for certain things, and she understood that she would have to work, and she was taking pride in working. And I don't mind a woman that takes pride in working, but realize that you would have to continue to work to keep paying those things if that's what you want. If you want to be a partner instead of a wife.
There is no acting pension. There's an NBA pension, though. And depending on your level, of player that you were, that pension keeps the lights on, keeps the mortgage paid.
Because what she was pushing before wasn't just something she said for herself that she wanted to do in her relationship. She went out on camera and live in interviews and was pushing to the mass majority of women out there, do this. This can work for you. There's nothing wrong with this. It's going to end beautifully. And now I don't see that same energy. That's really what I got a problem with. I don't have a problem with her feeling the pain and realizing she needs to make a change. I have a problem with her not spreading that message as aggressive and as, you know what I'm saying, as she was at first. So it's kind of like, look like cap to me.
To me, both instances, she's making herself out to be the victim. I'm the victim because I have to pay my own bills. I'm the victim because I don't want to relinquish the ability for my husband to pay the bills and take care of me. I want to be boss. I want to be independent. I don't want to have to rely on anybody.
One thing I'll say about that is she did say that came from a place of trauma and hurtness. So, I'll let her have that because I have no choice. You know what I mean? But I honestly, like I said, I don't agree with it being a genuine sentiment from her. I don't feel it's genuine. Like I said, I think she's having problems struggling with money right now, Me, it's me. Y'all tell us what you think. Leave some comments down there. Also, man, hit the like button. It helps the channel a lot, and it really helps push us ahead. Don't cost anything. We're not really asking for no support, no cash apps, none of that. Just
if you like the content, subscribe.
Next clip.
Jurnee Smollett, that is the sister of
Jesse Smollett.
Yes.
Black people.
Her ex-husband wants half of her retirement, including the money that she has worked hard for as an entertainer after she had already paid him $1 million.
Is he black?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Now listen to this. So
What hairline got to say he's he black for? What's that got to do with it?
We just want to get context.
Okay,
The whole
I guess.
Context.
I guess.
We want to make sure, you know what I'm saying?
Jurnee Smollett, she's been in y'all. I mean, you should know who
Yes,
she
absolutely.
is. Love Cash
Jericho Kids, back in the day, she started as a child.
She's been working since she was 3 years old. She's been putting money in her SAG pension since she was 3 years old. And her ex-husband is basically saying now he wants more money. So when they divorced back in, they separated in 2019. She has had to pay her ex-husband a combined total of $7,000 per month in child support and alimony payments. They were married in 2010. The divorce was finalized in 2021, and then reportedly she paid him close to $1 million just as a part of their settlement for their divorce, right? So it was a nasty divorce. So now he's like, okay, well, that was cute, but there's a 401k and there's a SAG pension that I know you are still putting money in. Specifically, he is asking about money from 2010 to 2019, or that I guess he feels like he didn't get to talk or touch when they were going through the divorce settlement. He's asking for 50% of the funds that she got between 2010 and 2019. So these could be royalties, whatever, that go into this pension from SAG and that 401k. Now, as I mentioned, she already paid him $1 million in reportedly in spousal support as a part of their divorce settlement. And people online are debating this because it's like, bro, she's worked hard for that money.
But if the roles were reversed, right? If the roles were reversed,
nobody would even care. They'd be like, get a young lady her money.
Exactly. So what would happen legally if the roles were reversed? If she was to get that money, I don't see the problem. Is you got to play both sides. You got to play fair, right?
Yeah, I mean, you do got to pay
equality.
So it does make the funds subject to California's community property law, which normally requires that any marital assets have to be divided equally.
Right.
That's why a lot of times people try and do their divorces and all that, the child support situations in California, because you get more out of it. But they just happen to, live there during the time. So we'll see what happens with that. But baby, they've been dragging him online, like leave that girl alone. So there's that.
Crazy.
Hey man, Trump tariffs got everybody trying to get their money right. Okay, you need a couple extra dollars, right?
Well,
is he deserving of it though? I don't know the story.
I don't fully.
Does he work with her? Has he ever done anything, contributed to,
So what they're basing this on is that California marriage law that I mentioned, where it's basically like they were together during a period of time. So assets, I don't know how like their prenup or non-prenup situation.
When did they get married?
They were married in the divorce finalized in 2021. They were married in 2010.
Damn.
So he's asking for things from 2010 to 2019. These must have been things, I'm assuming these have to be things that like maybe weren't accounted for originally in a divorce.
Is the law.
Yeah, I'm with Charlamagne. The law is the law.
The law says.
Yeah, because if the roles were reversed, nobody would have a problem with it.
That's right.
So if you can't be mad.
The law is the law.
I get it.
Well, I mean, yeah. So if this happens, she can try and contest it, but if she doesn't contest it, then whatever.
Then whatever.
The law is the law.
Fair use, fair use, fair use. I appreciate the men there actually trying to, say a little something. They did what they could. But imagine
the irony that they trolling him and dragging him through the mud because he want what he think is fairly due to him.
I think that alimony should be paid, child support should be paid, but I just think that it should be done in a fair amount, like not based on what they're doing right now.
If you hiding assets, then it's not done fairly.
Oh no, she definitely got caught for hiding assets. No, I was just speaking in general. Like in general, I believe in alimony both ways. If either way, that's what I'm saying. I don't really have a problem with this. But my point was by saying that is women that believe in it when it's good for women don't believe in it when it goes to men. So they have such a problem with it. That's why I said feminism is feminizing right now in full effect.
If it was the wife going for assets and his pension and his SAG, everybody would be in the comments, go girl, yes, you deserve it. It's your money,
But when a man does what a woman would call the hardest job in the world, raise kids, get a kid ready to go to school, make them lunch, do homework with them, keep the household, it's nothing. women in the comments, go ahead, check them out, are saying he don't deserve it. He didn't do nothing but look after the kids at home.
Oh, so that's nothing now.
They'll switch it. When a man do it, it's nothing, I guess, because the man is bigger and stronger.
The value of homekeeping, it goes down extremely less, you know what I'm saying, when it's a man involved. I see.
Anyway, I just thought this was something to touch on real quick, just to show people that I think things are kind of actually changing. And I've seen a lot of court cases, as well as police actually step and arrive on the scene in certain DV cases and things like that, and actually hand out fair assessment of what's going on, you know. So
family healthcare law, family law is something totally different. That's a whole bag of worms that has so much complexity to it that.
Hey, ladies, like I said, do the right thing. Let's advocate for changing some of these family court laws.
From the incentivization of the weaponization of family courts against fathers, to the retirement plan for judges in the family courts, to
Hey, Doge, is that who we need to holler at?
maybe, yeah, Doge to the rescue.
I'm gonna have to hit up the presidential. Give me some of them gold Air Force Ones, the presidential ones.
Look into this family health care and child support system. It's got to be some corruption in that.
I definitely think they could find a few judges on them illegal pensions.
Here we go.
Go ahead, hit them with that shit.
As always, y'all, man up, not man down.
Maintain, not man tan, and we out.
All right.